How are we all doing today? How is your day going? Hope your day is going on well. Yeah, as for me, I am doing good. Thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you for your support. I appreciate you. Thank you to my followers. God bless you. Please, if you are just scrolling on your phone and you saw this smiling face on this channel, please do me well to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Do me well to like, do me well to share my video, please. And to other of my social media, you are seeing this my smiling face and you want to scroll up without watching this video, please stop. Watch this video, like, comment, and follow my page. And I am grateful for you doing me such a favor. And today, I bring an amazing topic to you. Let's talk on this topic. And this topic says harmful practices in our society, harmful traditional practices in our society. Please don't skip this video. I would like you to drop your comment on those practices that is still existing in your community. So let's go. These are practices which are passed across generation and they are harmful. They are harmful to individual, both physical and psychologically. These are the practices our forefathers have laid down because of tradition. And one of those things I'm going to talk about on this video is, I don't know if any of you have heard about this female genital mutilation, which is circumcision. Most communities, most villages are still practicing this circumcision I am talking about. It's called female genital mutilation. Yes. Are they still practicing this in your society? If yes, kindly drop your comment down below. Another harmful practices that people still indulge on is early marriage. Giving out young girls from the age of 10 or 15 hand in marriage to men. This practice has it has no healthy benefit for the girl and to the woman. Rather, it causes problems to the people that have experienced this. I want to talk about this circumcision, this female genital mutilation. This is a process whereby the woman will be cut off, because most people feel by the time it's being taken off, it will make the woman not to flex. That could be the reason why they are doing it. And some people will tell you that when they do that, it will make the woman to enjoy sex. Remember, every tradition, every practices that those our forefathers have laid down, some of those practices is just to benefit them, not for the benefit of others. Some of those harmful traditions are laid down by our forefathers because of ignorance. Do you know that when a lady have grown to an adult stage, and when this woman was taken in, they would decide to carry out that practice? And do you know that these women that have experienced that, most of them have been infected during the course of this? Do you even know the pains that these women have gone through during the process of this harmful tradition? Yes, I had a sister who did it, and then at least I still have sense. I know the pains they pass through. Have you ever see a little child they circumcise, and anytime this child want to pee, the baby will be crying? Yes. So all these practice that I've just listed, women circumcision and giving out little children in hand in marriage, are harmful to humans. This is what we call violation of human rights. Yes, because with your clear eye, some of those traditions, some of those practices our forefathers have laid down, you might not really want to participate on that. But because of the fear in the community you found yourself, you just decide to do it. They don't even care the pains that you are passing through as a woman. Do you know that when you give out your children out in marriage at early age, and this child was able to take in, do you know that there are lots of risks that involve on that? Yes, there are lots of risks that involve. Because as little as they are, you will also remember that a woman, their waist, whenever they are pregnant, if they are really matured enough for them to get pregnant, this their pelvic, the time of their labor, it will be open. I hope I'm making sense. If you have given birth, you understand what I'm talking about. And if peradventure those children were given out in hand in marriage, and during the course of that pushing, it might affect them. And during the course of that, those children their life might be in danger to infection. They can also experience what we call high blood pressure. They can also experience what we call child when either the children survive it because of their weight, premature births. That is what I'm trying to explain here. So all these harmful practices, these are violation to human rights. Because in this our dispensation, as a mother or as a learned mother, you wouldn't want your female child to be given out in marriage at still teen age. Because there are a lot of harmful lot of disadvantages on that. What about women that have grown up and they are trying to circumcise them? These are pains that some of those women they go through, all because of the tradition in the land. Remember, some of those tradition that was laid down by our forefather is just for their own selfish reason. Most of those traditions are not really set to benefit most of the members in the community. Some of them they just lay down this rule in order to revenge, in order to affect the society. But because of ignorance, people yield to those kind of harmful tradition. And the next one I'm going to talk about on this video, some women, when they give birth to what we call albino, which is the afi that you see in our society today, even up to today, some people are still discriminating those children. Some of this land, some of this tradition, when a woman give birth to albino, they will say the child is a taboo. Yes, they will say is a cursed child. For that reason, they need to banish that woman from the community. They need to either kill the child. Remember, children are gift from God. So no matter the color of that child, is God that giveth that gift. So these are some of these harmful tradition that some land, some community still experience. I could remember our day there, we don't really have this sense. Whenever we see Afi, we'll be running. But now I've gotten to understand that Afi, they are human beings like you and I. It's just the skin that differentiates you from them. Likewise, the way your dark skin differentiates you from the white. Yes. Some communities see these children as a taboo. If you have experienced that, I want you to drop it on the comment section. Drop it on the comment section. We still want to talk about some of these taboos in the community, whereby a child will be giving birth in the society, and some days after, some of those elderly people will come and begin to tear them, begin to tear them, begin to tear them, begin to tear them, and tear them to disfigure their faces. These are harmful tradition. And this tradition we are talking about, if it were to be this time, I don't think some of you will accept to do that. Why most people do it, they were afraid of them not to be banished from the society, from them not to be removed from the society. But do you know that is violation to human right? Sometimes when these children have grown up and they see their friends, their face is smooth, they will be imagining, who did this to me? Do you think they will be happy? Most of them, they won't be happy because you have disfigured their face. In a normal sense now, the way you have grown up and you are watching this video and somebody just come and hold your two hands and say they want to give you this kind of mark, what will you do to the person? You will arrest this person because the person has disfigured the face that God have created for you. So these are some of these practices that happen. These are some of these harmful traditional practices that some people have experienced in the past. Please kindly drop your comments if this kind of tradition is still happening in your community, and what do you see to this topic? What do you see to these harmful traditional practices? Kindly drop your comment. And some of these children, when they give birth to them, they'll begin to put all kind of concussion into the life of those children. They begin to give them some kind of concussion for them to drink. These are harmful practices to the life of that child. Because normally, they don't have a prescription. They can just give the child anything they want to give them. And they don't even know if those concussions they are giving to those children can be harmful to those children. These are some of the harmful traditional practices that most people in our community have experienced. What about a situation where a woman's husband will die? And maybe as these two of them, they were into relationship, and something now happened to the lady. Maybe during the course of giving birth now, the lady could not survive it. And this man did not pay bride price on this woman's head. Do you know that there are still some community that will say that the man have to pay bride price on the dead body? Yes. These are some of these harmful traditional practices. The lady you are paying those bride price on, does she know what you are doing? Does it bring any value to her? Does it bring any joy to her? No. And some of these practices, they will say, okay, if your husband die, as a tradition, you need to go and sleep with the dead. What is it for? These are kind of some of these harmful traditional practices we see in our community, and they are called child human violation. Yes, because you are trying to affect the life of that person. Yes. What about a situation where this woman's husband will die? They will say, you need to scrape up your hair for you to respect the dead. Does the dead really see anything? Does the dead hear? Do they really appreciate those things that you are doing on their behalf? Please kindly drop your comment. I want to know what your community is still practicing and how those practices have affected you as a person. Drop your comment. If I make sense on this video and you know this video is helpful, if you know this video have make you to see some of those dangers or those practices, kindly drop your comment down below. Help me to like this video, help me to share. And if you lately you can see that some of these harmful traditions, some of them are being fading away. Some of them are fading away gradually. I don't think that most community still give this kind of mark up till now. I don't think that if some community still banish the albinos from that community, I don't think if a situation where a woman lost her husband, they will say she go and sleep with the dead. I don't know if some of these things are happening, but I believe some of these things are fading away. Please kindly drop your comments. Like this my video, share, and I will see you on my next video. God bless you.